Just this last weekend, I went to a really elite wrestling camp out here in Washington. We had D. Lockett, Helen Maroulis, Sergio Vega, elite wrestlers, you know them. And here's how it went. It was 3 days, each instructor for a different day. And here's some stuff I learned, big takeaways, and some really nice live sessions I got in with some elite athletes from around Washington. So day one was just a quick 2-hour session at night where we had D. Lockett. And he went over some pretty basic stuff, but he really refined some details that you would have and you would be seeing at the elite level. So we'd be running stuff like collar ties to sweep singles, peeling off the collar, dropping to the sweep, and right here he's showing a nice low ankle. And these simple techniques are, we all know them, but refining the details and perfecting it and getting to pick the mind of an elite athlete like him is what makes stuff like this so valuable in these camps. And we ended off the session with some situational live goes to try to, get us test out what we just learned, and it was pretty fun. Pretty easy day. The second day is where stuff really got insane and pretty hard with Helen. Day two here, we got a really nice warm-up in, and then we got our instruction from Helen, and it was a lot more freestyle related stuff, some 2-on-1 Russian ties type stuff, stuff that she actually does in a lot of her matches if you watch. And it was super, useful to see one of the best wrestlers of all time going over what they do and how they go about their technique and their training, what their thought process is behind their moves and all of that. The techniques, once again, were kind of basic, but getting more advanced in this session, especially with some of these unique 2-on-1 ties and leg laces she would be going over with us. It was super beneficial overall. After Helen's session was over, we had another workout. This was just an optional workout part of the camp, and it was a more intensive, live-focused go for people getting ready for big competitions. And here I got to go live with some great, seriously great athletes from the area from Washington, like Trey Haynes, who's a 4-time state champ, and my live goes with him were just super nice. Good stuff, good practice, good testing. These are the opponents that, I want to be going against to be getting better every day. And getting to go live with him at this camp was a big, really important thing for me.
Just can't. The things it takes to be a man. I'm not proud of the things I have done. Told them I'm living
Now, the last day with Sergio Vega was definitely the most technical and funky and cradle-related, as you could imagine. He went over some interesting techniques. High crotches, were the basic things with a crackdown, and then he got into a lot of his cradle positions and turns and tilts on single leg defense that he'd be doing in freestyle, because this was overall a freestyle camp to get ready for stuff like the US Open, basically what I've been doing for the past couple of weeks. That's why I wanted to go to this. But all in all, the camp was a super good, super great experience. Highly recommend. Iridium Sports Agency did a great job putting it on, and the clinicians were amazing. Just the best type of athletes you can have around you, and I would highly recommend stuff like this for getting better.